Now, to end this one, I just wanted to read Letters and Manuscripts, 84, paragraph 4 from 1894. It is true that the law of God reveals the love of God when it is preached as the truth in Jesus, for the gift of Christ to this guilty world must be largely dwelt upon in every disclosure. It is no wonder that hearts have not been melted by the truth when it has been presented in cold and lifeless manner. No wonder faith has staggered at the promises of God when ministers and workers have failed to represent Christ in his relation to the law of God, or present Jesus in his relation to the law of God. How often should they have assured the people that he that spared not his own son, but delivered him up for us all, how shall he not with him also freely give us all things? So what she's trying to say there is that the law of God must be fulfilled. Sin cannot escape the law of God. But in the law of God, we also see the love of God, because when we see that he that spared not his own son, so when the entirety of the world's sin was upon Jesus Christ, God did not allow Christ to come off the cross. He had to stay there and he had to suffer the death, and his blood that was shed then covers us and atones us. So God, who did not spare his own son, how can he spare us humans when we are filled with sin? And even the destruction of sin is a mercy of God, because sin cannot endure forever. Because if sin endures forever, then the rest of humanity will continually be in misery, pain, death. We'll constantly have divorce, we'll constantly have miscarriages, we'll constantly have children misbehaving and dishonoring their parents, we'll constantly have parents grieving over their sons and daughters grieving over their parents. So we will still have a life of pain, misery, and death. Therefore, God in his mercy has to put an end to sin, right? And that is done by the law. So the law of God shows us how much God actually loved us, that sin will be eradicated, and those who believe in Jesus Christ, the Son that he sent, shall have eternal life as well. Now, Satan is constantly trying to take us away from the love of God, brothers and sisters, and it's really important to understand that it is Satan's determination for us not to see the love of God, which led his only begotten Son to save this lost race. Very important to understand that.